So we're back. Like I said, at the end of last time, I went away. I made some tweaks. Really, just made a new team, stuff that I like better. This is a sand team. It's something I had success with. I played Showdown before. It's something that I just feel better playing. I feel like the residual damage from sand kind of turns things that wouldn't usually kill in 2 hits to stuff that does. Stuff that would kill in 1 hit now does, or stuff that wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? So one of the big things with this team, and obviously this is not live playing, this is going to be a lot of replays that I've put together just to say that I've put in the effort, I've made these things, these changes, and yeah, let me know what you think. So one big thing to look out for that I'd really like some advice on is what to do about this sixth team member. On this recording you see here, it's the Slow Bro, but Hippowdon, Iron Boulder, Tyranitar, Zapdos, Excadrill, those 5 I feel really solid on. It's really basically the core minus Iron Boulder, of course, which is new. Basically the core that I've had in previous iterations, previous generations of Showdown. I've had success with it then. I've had success with it now, as evidenced by these videos, these replays I'm going to show you. So let's just jump in. Hit play on this one. A lot of OU teams, a lot of 1300 to 1400 play. I feel like this team has potential to, get through my current ceiling, which is mid 1400s. But I haven't been successful in that so far, but it feels better to play this team as opposed to the Sun team. So as you're seeing from this gameplay, I'm going to actually miss a bunch of hurricanes in a row, which isn't great. But one of the things I like about even playing with teams that I feel more comfortable with is that I have more resilience, just in my mind as far as my approach. Last video I was kind of put on tilt because I got some comments and things like that, and yeah, it's just kind of tweaked my mindset a bit. So I'm actually getting whooped in this gameplay, and I'm curious. I don't remember everything I put together, but I'm almost certain I won. So here's the comeback now. One of the great things about Iron Boulder is that its speed maxed out at 381. This is Quark Drive and Expert Belt, so it just does big damage and surprises the opponent with how fast it is. I knocked out the Superior with Mega Horn, knocked out the Samurott, Yasui with Mega Horn, because again, Bug is good on Dark. Well, not again, I didn't say that, but anyway, I kind of brought the game back. And now in the Sandstorm with Excadrill, you just click the obvious move, the move of the thing that's in front of you. I understand Dragonite's in the back. If you're going to switch, you switch. But I'm going to do big damage to something. Picking the opportune time to Swords Dance. The set on Excadrill is Swords Dance, Rapid Spin, Earthquake, Iron Head. I think it's holding the Iron Plate, just so... my thinking there was like, level out Iron Head and Earthquake. Which move do I want to click? Both will do stab. Both will do big damage. Iron Head gets the flinch from time to time, which is nice. And so Iron Head goes off here. If I get 1.5 speed, I'm basically in the sand, which is off of Rapid Spin, which is a crazy adjustment, by the way. Anyway, you saw one win. Let's jump over to another one. And this is not just to say wins to be like, hey, look, YouTube people, like, I'm actually good at this game or anything, but this is more to say, like, I put together this team, and let me know what you think. Really, again, the 6th member, so this one's different. We have Hydrapple here. I think this is the thing I've landed on, just because I think the 6th guy on this team, their role is to counter the Ogerpon and the IV Cudgel, I think the move is. That's my thinking right now. So we'll just adjust the screen a little bit, and then we'll hit play on this one too. Let's go. So I lead Hippowdon. One of the things about Hippowdon that's changed throughout, as you may see it here, is I put Ice Fang on it just because I'm sick of getting taunted by Landers. And so I click Ice Fang when I expect the taunt, or when I'm against Landers, really. But Dragapult is also a great thing. Ice Fang. You have the Salamence Dark thing. You have Dragonite, which is great to Ice Fang. Fellow Ground types, which are great to Ice Fang. It's just a nice, surprising move. Body Slam as well. Just because I want the paralysis. I was thinking between that and Scorching Sand, but I ultimately landed on Body Slam, and I'm happy with that decision. Of course, Ice Fang has 95% accuracy, so I have to miss it because this is Pokemon Showdown, of course. So I actually don't have any ground moves on this, so he sends that out there. Probably, going to do that to dupe me out and click Energy Ball and get the knockout. So it was actually kind of nice that I didn't have a ground type move on there to click, because I probably would have clicked it. So you miss with High Jump Kick. That goes down. I like this team because it preserves a lot of my Mons. I'm able to switch back and forth and actually gain some momentum in doing so. Hydrapple is really slow, so I need to be really purposeful when I switch it in. So right now I'm up against this Iron Moth. I'm curious to see what I'll do because I do have the Poison weakness. I'm going to switch again. Rock type and good in sand. And this Tyranitar has the Assault Vest, so I'm tanking anything this thing throws at me. Garganacl is still a problem for the team, but Excadrill kind of deals with it. One of the things with this team is making the hard switch into Excadrill to gain momentum, do big damage to this thing, because it's annoying and it'll just pick on your team if you just let it live. So knocking it out as quickly as possible is key. And persevering the team, of course. So I'm going to switch again. So Tyranitar's moveset is actually a lot of fun too. I think it's Blizzard, Fire Blast, Dark Pulse, and Terra Blast, which you're seeing here. I did Terrestrialize, but I got Encored. That's fine because Blizzard actually does big damage here. And Blizzard should knock out. I don't know why you click Calm Mind there. Jazz 7 ult. So I'm actually still Encored into Blizzard. You substituted for a weird reason. Maybe you're expecting a miss. So you Phantom Force, I Terra Blast to get the 100% accuracy. I'm actually just going to switch right back into a Powdon. That's the thing about Phantom Force, you give me a setup to go into, you give me a turn to switch, you give me a turn to react. And that's one of the great things about the sand. You can just sit there and kind of stall things out. As you see, I just did Slack Off and just took damage, and now, oh, this game is over. Honestly, I didn't even realize it. Alright. Let's go to another one. This will be the last one. I have to charge my device. But, it's just, as you can see, I just feel a lot more comfortable with the sand teams. And I want you to also take note of the stuff I'm going against. I think these are typical Gen 9 OU teams I'm going against. No wacky 1000 teams. You don't see false swipes or endeavors or anything like that. These are the, top of the ladder. Not top of the ladder, but top of the these are OU teams. These are OU teams I'm doing this against. Just proof of concept. I think I've been trying to think of that term this entire time, but proof of concept is what I'm going for here. So let's look at this one. This will be the last one. So I really like this Zapdos set. It does lose to Heatran, and Heatran is always switched in against this thing. I think the set is Heat Wave, Roost, Hurricane, and Discharge. Static with Rocky Helmet, max defense. Yeah, I really like that set. I thought it'd be my Overpawn thing, but it's actually, if you switch this into Great Tusk, people will some reason leave it in, almost as if they're forgetting the fact that Great Tusk is a fighting type, or that they don't think that Zapdos will carry Hurricane or something to knock it out. But it's just great stuff all around. So you set up rocks, they'll switch into Great Tusk. I'm not describing what's on the screen, but they'll set it Great Tusk. Then you switch Zapdos and they'll click Rapid Spin, so they're getting Rocky Helmet Chip. They could get paralyzed, and then you click Hurricane the next turn because they're going to go for something like Ice Spinner, which typically does around like based on the setup, anywhere between 30 and 60%. Is this happening again? Is this a replay of something I've already done? No, I don't think it is. No, this totally is. Let's skip some turns. No, it's not. Yeah, because this thing went stellar before. And it just gets hit with the future side attack. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright. Quaquavel. Yeah, the dance moves on this thing are insane. But that's one of the greats to see. It just goes off, and every single thing that happens is sparking a new thought. But having Tyranitar in and being able to Terrestrialize into a fairy type means that I'm able to duck a potential close combat or something like that, and then hit that fighting type with a super effective fairy type move that's also stab, by the way. So it's just great thing on top of great thing on top of great thing, and then this is probably just Sandstorm Excadrill just wins the day. Flinch, wow. And yeah, you knock me off here, but then this goes on to show the greatness of Iron Boulder, which actually outspeeds Roaring Moon, who caps out at 370, because again, I cap out at 381. So look, this is the team. I will do a team preview and things like that in the future. I'm still thinking about that 6th guy right now. It is Hydrapple, just to deal with the Ogerpon, but yeah, look, I don't know, there's something about the comment from the previous video that really motivated me. I mean, like, alright, let me stop messing around. Well, not stop messing around, because this is still a game, but let me play to win a little more, This is content and all that stuff like that, that's great, but I like winning. And that's what I intend on doing more with this team and developing it. So, give me comments, give me feedback. You can be harsh if you want to, but I prefer you be nice. Anyway, hope everything is going well with you. Until next time, bye.